Equal Justice Works Fellow at the East Bay Community Law Center, a nonprofit organization and clinical program of Berkeley School of Law, which provides free legal services to low-income residents of Alameda County in multiple practice areas, including consumer law. We have provided a written comment in conjunction with the National Consumer Law Center and other organizations, which makes additional recommendations for agenda items for the upcoming rulemaking. But today I will focus my brief comment on two recommendations that result directly from the experiences of our clients. First, the department should update the false certification forgery category to also provide relief to borrowers harmed by electronic fraud. Our office assisted one student in submitting a false certification discharge application after she began to have her wages garnished for a defaulted loan that was taken out in her name in 2010. This client applied for loan discharge with the department several times, but was denied each time despite submitting a notarized written declaration about what happened, a police report, a bank statement showing her address at the time the loan was taken out was different than that on the promissory note, and numerous versions of her handwritten signature. In her denial letter, the department stated that because the loan was signed electronically, in order to discharge the loan, she must have a court judgment which finds her to be the victim of identity theft and identifies the names of the individuals who committed the crime. Because she is unaware of who specifically took out the loan and does not have the ability to obtain such a court judgment, our client will continue to have her already very low income further reduced through garnishment for a loan that she never authorized. Second, the department should clarify eligibility standards and criteria for disqualifying status discharge. The department appears to require that a borrower with a felony conviction show, among other things, that a licensing statute prohibits their employment. This ignores the reality that criminal records prevent employment in many occupations, including those with no licensing requirements. Our office has assisted several students who otherwise qualify for disqualifying status discharges, but because no license is required to work in the particular field, the current regulations prevent their discharge under disqualifying status. For example, one client attended WyoTech for HVAC studies. Before enrollment, he informed the school that he had 3 previous DUI convictions and that he was concerned that he would be unable to obtain employment. The school assured him that others in the program had DUIs and that it would not affect his job prospects. He finished the program and was offered 2 different jobs. However, each offer was withdrawn after the employer discovered his convictions because, practically speaking, HVAC workers need to drive to their job sites. However, because there is no licensing requirement for HVAC work, he is not eligible for discharge under the current disqualifying status regulations and is left with a large amount of federal student loan debt and no job prospects in his field of study. Another client also attended WyoTech, where he studied automotive mechanics. Before he enrolled, he informed the school that he had a criminal record, but the school assured him that they had network connections in high-end dealerships such as Porsche and BMW, where he could find work. After completing the program, he has been unable to find any work in the industry and was not aided by the school because auto dealerships are particularly concerned with criminal records. Because mechanic positions do not require a specific license, this client was also ineligible to apply for a disqualifying status discharge. With these experiences in mind, we urge the department to consider updating and revising the current false certification discharge regulations. Thank you for this opportunity to comment on the upcoming rulemaking agenda and on behalf of the low-income students assisted by the East Bay Community Law Center.